Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In today's session, let's see the transpose of an array and the swap axis of an array. So friends, firstly, let's see the transpose of an array. So what does the transpose function do in NumPy? The transpose function reverses the dimensions of the given array and returns the modified array. Suppose we have the array of shape x comma y. It's a two-dimensional array and its shape is x comma y. Then the transpose function will reverse the array and the shape of the array will become y comma x. So x will become x comma y will become y comma x. So it reverses the dimensions of the given array. The transpose, we can use it as a function, we can use it as a method, and we can use it as an attribute. If we give numpy.transpose, then we have to specify the array whose elements we want to transpose, and we can also specify the axis. By default, the axis value will be none. We can specify any other axis value in the tuple format. For the method, we have to specify the array whose elements we want to transpose, dot transpose, and within the and the parameters we need to pass is the axis. And for the attribute, we have to give array dot t. T means transpose of an array. So here array stands for ARR, stands for the array whose elements we want to transpose, and axis by default is none. Now let's look into a transpose of a two-dimensional array. So for this, first let me say import numpy as np. Now let me create my array 1 with np.array. Four comma 5 comma 6. So this is a two-dimensional array. It is having 2 rows and 3 columns. So its shape is 2 comma 3. Now we want to find the transpose of this particular array. So array 2 is equal to np.transpose, and I have to specify the array whose elements we want to transpose, that is array 1. Now when I say print array 2, we get the transpose of the array. So the rows have become columns and columns have become rows. So 1 comma 4, 1 2 3 have become the column over here. The row 1 2 3 is the row and it has become the column. 4 5 6 also has become the column. So the rows and columns have been interchanged. So it reverses the dimensions of the array. Now let's see with the help of the method. So for this is with the help of transpose function. Now let's see with the help of the method. For that we have to specify array1 dot transpose. Axis I'll keep it as default, so I need not mention anything as the parameter. Now when I run the code, I get the same output. This is with the help of the transpose method. Now let's look into the attribute dot t. When I run the code, I get the same output. So friends, we can find the transpose using a function, with a method, or with an attribute. Numpy.transpose, within parenthesis if we pass array, it becomes a function. Array.transpose is the method. Array.t is the attribute. All the three result in the same output. So now we saw, let me revert back to my function. So it is np.transpose array1. So when I run the code, I get the output as 142536. Now with the help of axis. So friends, axis if it is 0 comma 1, then we get my original array itself. So if I reverse it, that is if it is 1 comma 0, then we get the transpose. So here array 1 comma, if I give 0, 1, then I get my original array value itself. Now when I run the code, I get my original value, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as rows, 2 rows. Now reverse means the column shall become 1 and the row will be, sorry, the column 1 will go to row and the row 0 will come to the column. So now if I reverse it, if I make it as 1, 0 and run the code, I get the transpose. So either with just transpose array 1 or transpose array 1, 1, 0, we get the same transposed array. So here in a 2D array, 0 axis stands for rows and 1 stands for columns. If we give as 0, 1, the same array, that is the original array will be retained. But if we give 1, 0 as the axis, the array will be transposed. Now let's look into a three-dimensional array. So let me say array 3 equal to np.arange 27 reshape 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, since it's a three-dimensional array. And now let me say transpose of array 3. Now array 4 is equal to np.transpose of array 3. Print array 4. So we get the first let me print my array 3. So now if I run the code, I get my input array in this particular format, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and the third two-dimensional array. Now if I say print array 4, that is my transposed array, and run the code, I get it as 0, 9, 18. 0, 9, 18 as the column has become the row, 3, 12, 21, 3, 12, 21, 6, 15, 24. So it's transposed my input array. Now with the access, let us print the array. Print. So for that, let me say array 5 equal to np.transpose array 3, comma 0, 1, 2, since it's a three-dimensional array. Now if I say print array 5, what will be the output? 0, 1, 2. So rows, columns and two-dimensional array. So my input array will be printed. So my original input array got printed. Now if I reverse it, that is 2 will come to 0th position, 1 will be over here only, and 0 will go to the 2th position. So if I give it as 2, 1, 0, then my array would be transposed. So 0, 9, 18, 3, 12, 21, 6, 15, 24. So it has been transposed. So if we just give it as transpose of array 1 or transpose 2, 1, 0 as the axis, then we get the transpose of the array. If we give it as 0, 1, 2 as the axis, we will get the original array 1 itself. So array 1 and array 4 will print the array as it is, while array 2, that is transpose, and array 3 will transpose the given array. So if it is 0, 1, 2, we'll get the same array. If it is reverse, that is 2, 1, 0, then we get the transpose of the array. Now secondly, let's look into the swap axis. NumPy swap axis function interchanges two axes of an array. So for this we have to specify two axes, axis 1, axis 2. So axis 1 will become axis 2 and axis 2 will become axis 1. It will interchange the two axes of the array. So now Let me take my two-dimensional array. So let me say array 6 is equal to np dot array 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is my two-dimensional array. Now let me say array 7 is equal to np dot swapaxes array 6. We have to specify 0 comma 1. So 0 row axis will become 1 and 1 axis will become 0. Now let me say print array 7. Now when I run the code, so initially it was 1, 2, 3. When I swap the axis, it has become 1, 2, 3. So the row has become column and the column has become the row. So it has swapped the column and row axis. So this is how swap axis works in NumPy. So what is the difference between transpose and swap axis? The transpose function of an array will reverse the dimension of the given array. If it is 0, 1, 2 0, 1, 2 is the dimension of the array, it will reverse. So it becomes 2, 1, 0. And swap axis, we have to mention two axes and the two axes will be interchanged. So the resultant will be the change in the two axes. The elements will be according to the change in the two axis values. So friends, hope so it is clear for you. The transpose of a array and swap axis. Transpose, we can use it as a function, a method, and also as an attribute. And swap axis, it interchanges the axis. We have to specify two axes and it interchanges those two axis values. So here 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0. So rows become column and columns become rows. Hope so friends it is clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.